Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm Kiv, your favourite degenerate, and today I've got some pretty interesting news. There is the potential for Halo Infinite to offer Game Pass subscribers early access to the game before the main release on November 9th. And that's a pretty big deal, especially for how hyped a lot of us are for this game. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it and try and explain what's going on. So, let's be honest and upfront here, from the very beginning, a lot of this is not really confirmed or from an official 343 source, it's not from Clobril, who is a known leaker, so don't just take this with a pinch of salt. Take the salt shaker and just undo the cap and just pour all of it across this video because unfortunately we haven't got anything that officially states that this is happening or not. But basically, let's talk about the story and then we'll talk about reliability. So first of all, the Microsoft Store had an early listing of a potential early access digital bundle for Halo Infinite. It's part of this screenshot right here. Quality isn't great, I know, but because this image is circling around, people are starting to get the idea that Halo Infinite is going to follow a similar model to Forza Horizon 5, and that is where you have the option to pay a bit extra from the very beginning and you actually get earlier access to the game. Because Forza Horizon 5 releases officially on November 9. However, if you have Game Pass, you can actually upgrade and you can have access to it from November 5th, or if you get the premium edition of the game. This isn't anything new or revolutionary, we've seen it with other games like Call of Duty and Battlefield in the past, so is it too far of a stretch to say that Halo might be looking to do the same thing? I know for a fact if the game was coming out earlier, I would pay a bit extra to get it to it sooner. And that's the honest truth. Something that might add a little bit of extra credibility to this is when you start to consider special editions, because right now all we've done is taken an image and started to basically get theories off of it. So here's what I think has happened. I think that Microsoft has come to all of their gaming studios and given them a bit of a rough outline of how they want to organize everything around Game Pass. Because Forza Horizon 5 has the option for the premium edition or to pay a bit extra on top of your Game Pass subscription if you want to get it earlier. If not, then you can just still play it on the normal release date through Game Pass. So I think that Halo Infinite is going to follow the same model with its Legendary Edition. Now, I made a video about this not too long ago, and I gave a couple of theories back then, because all we have right now is a special edition which has a couple of camos, nothing special or significant in any way. So a Legendary Edition has been something that Halo has always had in the past, and I believe that it does belong with Infinite as well. So if they were to announce a Legendary Edition, then that would allow people to get early access to the game as well, following the same model as Forza Horizon 5. So let's just kind of circle back to the reliability of this piece of news, because I know we don't have anything official and that sucks. However, what we do have is a whole lot of stuff that seems to line up together pretty well. It also makes sense with Halo Infinite's monetization, because the game is free-to-play multiplayer. Considering the budget for this game, it makes sense that 343 would want to get some extra pocket money from everywhere that they can for people who are happy to pay. So if you're like me and you want to play the game a bit earlier, 343 is going to charge you a couple more bucks, to say the least. Is that a ethical business model? No, but I think it's a necessary evil when you've got a free-to-play game. There's going to be monetization, and there's always the option to say no and be patient. So there is that. But let me know in the comment section down below what you would do if you had the option to buy the game for a bit extra and get access a bit sooner. I think that's pretty much a good point to call it for today, so let me know what you all think in the comments section down below, and thank you all for watching the video until the very end. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so we can hit 1K before Halo Infinite drops. It's all part of the great journey. So I've been Kiv, and I'll see you all on the next one.